What? All right, do you see that overlaid now? Do you see an overlay for this? If you mouse over the there should be a King of the Castle button. I think. I see a screen. All right, well, we'll say a new dynasty. We'll see how this works. All right. Happy New Year. Again. We're going to play on Twitch. That's where we are. I did that. Choose 3 regions. All right, we'll join once we get started here. I need some regions called out here. Anyone, just name any 3. The first 3 I see. I'm waiting for chat to tell me. Coast. Patricians of the Coast. Counts. And Barbs? I don't see Barbs. Which ones are Barbs? Barons? Patricians. We got Patricians. We got Counts. Barons. All right. So you need to type dash or exclamation point join to join as a noble, and players who own the game can do / join region to join. So you just need to say, so we got a count. Ooh, look at Allie. Patricians of the Coast. Look at that. Sorry, it's exclamation point join. Fellow human. Oh, we got Nikki's on accounts also. You're gonna watch? This is a role-playing one, but okay. Okay. So the way this game works is that I'm currently the king. Everyone has their own, or I guess Nikki and Mika are sharing, have their own faction. So we're gonna go through different events. There's 3 right here. And it's going to tell us everybody's going to have different priorities. I lose if any of these numbers here reach 0. But that doesn't mean you win. Coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. But you can join anytime, MBG and Brian. You can just join anytime. You don't have to join right now. I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Why the hurry? Of course, Your Majesty, but delay any longer will make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Very well. What must I do? As tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. I'm just picking easy answers here. This is an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? All right, so these are the outcomes, A, B, C, D. Everybody can vote. And these are what changes here. So you can spend 1,000 on my money, but I've gained stability. You could throw me in the river, which raises stability, lowers authority. So these are the different things. I can sway the vote. I could veto one and say nah, but it has a cooldown. And I can also vote occasionally to set. But I'm gonna say start a vote here. So you do exclamation point vote and then A, B, say, or day. So exclamation point vote A, B, C, or D. Almost there window? I don't know what window that is. Hey, it's Emily, who's joined the Barons. All right, so I can end the vote. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. So 3 votes. Yeah, it's on your personal stream. There should be an icon to toggle that on and off. I don't know exactly where it is, but that's not on my side. The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It has an impact on your treasury, of course, but what doesn't? So I lost money, but I gained stability. All right, path to victory. Yeah, there should be a crown icon somewhere. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficulty. You are new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant on the place. Oh no. Oh no. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you're worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Authority, trade, stability, peacekeeper. One second here. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Hold on. So if I do... If I do this, it's gonna... But I have a little crown here that pops in and out. Again, I don't know if you can see this properly because I'm streaming over myself, but I have a little crown here. If I move my mouse away, it goes away. Boop. 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 That's all I can say. I just tapped on it and clicked on it. Oh, I tapped on it. Let me put that back up. I tapped on it and I said, I toggled off visibility. An admirable aim. I suggest over the next years you focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. All right, now we get the council's goals. Chancellor. Now that you're the monarch, the first duty is to meet the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the bleak march. The Counts of the East. This is Count Mazinagan. It's an honor, Father, to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Patricians of the East. Noble Patricia Ali Kira. A pleasure, Your esteemed Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And the barons, Baron Pentapod. Oh, that's a great outfit. That is amazing. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we will whip this kingdom in shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. The nobles argue with each other to demand your favor. You sit back Isai Sipag is what the council is like. No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. All right. Yeah, Jackpot broke, so we're gonna do this. End season. All right, so patricians, what is your scheme? Cassia of the Alikiri family, powerful business mogul, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining the measured prose. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than the moniker Happy. Something must be done. All right, so only the coast people can vote. Lower stability, raise the treasury, or lower the treasury. So it's exclamation point vote A, B, or C. Lower stability. Oh, you want to go directly against me. Okay. Alright, you're going to try to lower stability. The patricians plan to place the monarchist advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove they're doing a bad job. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. So you need this to be down by 2, Allie. So make choices that lower stability. You see a little icon there? That's for you. Scheme, the Counts. Emmanuel of the Handkerchief Dynasty, charismatic Eastern prodigy, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow Counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Happy wears the crown. What do the Counts want to do? Raise authority, lower their own defiance, or lower their own faith? Happy New Year. Have a good night. And pretend you're part of every faction? Yes. All right. Lower their own defiance. So the Counts planned to swap the real monarch for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the Spymancer. To advance their scheme, the Count must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. So this has to be low, which it already is. And now the Barons. Rudolph of the fellow humans 8512 bloodline, notorious Marcher Hunter, stands before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. That is you. Look at that. When have the Barons of the March... Well, sorry, this is someone of your bloodline. It may not be you specifically. When will the Barons of the March back down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Raise stability. Modernization. Lower the military of others. Sorry, yeah. And propaganda. Lower stability. Modernization. Lower other military. Okay, so everybody has already a lower military than you. So as long as they stay lower than you, you get your progress going. Win through technology. Tech victory. Barons plan to modernize the kingdom's armies in such a way that it's totally under their control. First, they must prove the military is in need of reform. To advance the scheme, the Barons must lower the other region's military to a combined total of 10 or less. It's already 8 in 4 seasons. So you already meet that goal. So, as a reminder, you all have your own goals. Lower the military of other people, check. Lower your defiance, check. No, you don't win yet. And kingdom stability, 4 or less, check. So you may want to work towards your own goals, or you may want to work against other people's goals. Adopt a law. So this is on me. Adopt a new law that alters voting. I can only use one at a time. Okay. Royal Gamble. 600 treasury if they go for my choice. Minus 200 otherwise. I'm gonna take this one. All right. We've got a few events here. Let's do the honor guard. Oh, let's do the fishy wedding. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Sal has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance will help shore up relations between our two great nations. By all that glitters, this is Patrician Alakira. Great nation, the island of Sal is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. And I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and adequately amphibious. Actually amphibious. Well, the church doesn't agree. Racist much. Church doesn't agree that a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legalize this farce by allowing the monarch to attend. Okay, so if A is chosen, again, it's all on you. Condemn the wedding. Sever diplomatic ties. My faith goes up. Or the faith goes up. And defiance goes down. Monarch will not attend, but send the warm regard. Faith goes down. Or monarch should attend. I want to attend the. I want to attend the wedding. One vote from me. And everybody gets to vote. Boom, 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 voting tied at 2. Break the tie. I choose my own. Of course the monarch should attend the wedding. Excellent. The wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you'll be delighted to attend. This kingdom is sliding into madness. When it's announced that you'll be attending the wedding, the patricians are naturally scandalized. The coast's defiance has gone up by 1. They may want the throne, but I ain't racist. But the peasants, sentiments ever, are in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against your overly strict church. So the faith went down in the coast and in the march, the east, and the stability went up. All right, a petition from afar. Your Majesty, there's a petition here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. I assume you have good reason for letting her in. What does she want? What does she want? You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. Whoa, look at this fancy lass. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Oriad. I have a proposition for you. Tell me more. Tell me more about this proposition. 3 ships are docked in the marriage time. You're right. 3 ships are docked in the harbor. That's a U. To the west, their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and they each boast a full battery of cannons. They are all yours in return for a small favor. Muskets? Small furry animals? What do I do with muskets? And what is this favor? I'm so smitten. Muskets are powerful weapons, Your Majesty. The secrets of their manufacture are not only public at Kurth. And what is this favor? I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use the weapon, and of course, to avoid any accidents. All right, what did you do? I don't know what you mean, Your Majesty. I simply wish to keep my dealings private. You will forgive me, I hope. Military up. Provide safe. Oh man, send her away. I hope it's A. I really do, but. Voting time! Oh, we're not gonna have the cutie stay with us? Oh, wait. No! No, my vote has been tossed. Wow. Knowing that taking her in will no doubt provoke someone's ire, you turn Oriad away. To your surprise, she doesn't beg or growl, but bows low and leaves your court with dignity. Man. All right. Marshal, now that you are monarch, I need you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now. Could not. I'd like to see you try. Is your imagination, or does your marshal stifle a wide chuckle? In any case, she quickly hides it. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region will select a elite guard that counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, patricians the champions, the gladiators of the arena, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could always hire 4 mercenaries that'll be loyal to coin above all else. I made my decision. Await your bated breath, Your Majesty. Alright, so I don't have enough money, so I can't do this one. I want the patricians. I'll make the arrangement at once. So defiance up, defiance up, defiance down. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as the weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. All in all, a good season. So this is the auction phase of it. You can spend your own money to build stuff, and they give you effects here. So nobles use their personal wealth to bid on buildings. Only the 2 highest funded will be built. Use the command fund X, Y, where X is the character code, A, B, C, D, E, F, and Y is the amount you're pledging. So if the patricians build a stadium, their military will go down. But anyone can build anything. So if you wanted to, if you were the barons and wanted to lower military, you could just do that. A prison would lower stability. If your goal is to lower stability and you're a patrician, you should build a prison. That kind of stuff. There's not a lot of people, so it shouldn't be that hard to get a pick through. Oh, the Thieves Guild. All right, looks like the Thieves Guild and the prison are currently going. All right, so you got my stability down by building a prison, and you got the trade down for the Thieves Guild. While finding a spouse. In the twisty patch of their castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy masters. The one person you can't avoid, your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. We're gonna find time. Don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Any. Excellent. I'll send out any messengers to the most influential noble family in the kingdom. Let's see who they have to offer. The bounty hunters. Your Majesty, these good folks are bounty hunters representing the Republic of Kurth. Monarch Happy, we humbly greet you. How may I help you? We are searching for a fugitive. Last week, we heard she went by the name of Orid. She came through here, yes. Will you help us apprehend her, Majesty? There's no doubt she'll still in the kingdom. Well, this one's... I can easily veto this. Or not. Easy vote. We're not gonna get involved. Hi, Ellie. Is the kid asleep? Well, what one are you in? You're green?
Yeah, it's really hard to see on my phone.
Well, now you can see on the big screen.
Yeah, now where are my glasses?
The belly decline, and the bounty hunters leave with their heads bowed. Hopefully this last year of this Kurth Kerfluffle. Island rises. Your esteemed highness, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island has risen, halfway between our shores and the island.
Should I be talking for myself?
I mean, you could now.
The Finfolk raised it from the depths using their weird ocean magic.
It's true, your majesty. The Finfolk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of the prince of the Archduke of Sal. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. The island of the immense strategic importance. We cannot let them fall into Salish hands. Treasury Tulip, pay a wizard to sink the island. Send the monarch to conduct a secret negation with the Finfolk. Seduce? Send the monarch to seduce the this. I'm just gonna go. No. No. I mean, a few more people can vote. Hi, Emily. Have a great evening. Happy New Year.
That's okay. The kiddo finally fell asleep.
You're making me marry the fish folk.
What's wrong with that?
Capital idea. What? No way. You want me to sleep with the fishes? I have always found the Finfolk appealing. You need to go that far, but you're unattached, and you make a far better match for the Finfolk prince than the Archduke of some rainy little island. Very well.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Very well. I'll seduce the sexy, sexy fish man. We admire your
admire your sacrifice, your serene highness. Preparations begin for your clandestine visit to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. Your chancellor has heard of magic reeds that allow the bearer to breathe underwater, but such a thing would take weeks to track down. At least that gives you time to prepare for your underwater visit and to buy some waterproof roses.
Taxation. Here you can set the tax and bribes the regions for kingdom. Alright, I can tax. Trade bonuses. Alright, so I can raise defiance. Taxing all of you.
I don't need money.
I need money.
Clearly, you're the monarch.
Visiting the Finfolk. The Finfolk send a stagecoach made of a giant clam pulled by seahorses. You equip your magic breathing reed and hop inside. The clam carriage plunges back beneath the waves and you're whisked down into the murky depths. A few hours later, you arrive at an undersea citadel of kelp-woven huts. The prince meets you with a grand table. John trying to ruin Purple's plan of making us defiant. Yes, exactly. The prince. I'm trying to ruin all your plans. That's the whole point. The prince meets you at the grand table formed of knotted coral. The Finfolk spawnlings swim around your legs as you sit. Oh, well. Greetings, your majesty. We are honored as such a prestigious visitor. Oh, it gets cold and wet. Wow, this place is amazing. A whale passes overhead, momentarily dousing you in shadow. So you're here to discuss my betrothal to Archduke Somo and the island I'm giving him as a dowry. Why? May I ask why do you have to give him a dowry? Oh, I dropped a bag of pearls. More like fine folk. Am I right? Awooga. We are trying to make a doppelganger of John's monarch happy, which apparently means our nation needs to be non-divided. Yes. This new island could cause a war between your future husband and I. Military 30% chance. Well, it's a very small island. The Archduke's assured me it won't be worth very much. After all, your surface folks have so much land already. Actually, the island's worth quite a huge amount to us. Oh, really? How interesting. The Archduke told me very differently. The new island could cause a war. There's no military check on that one. A war? Really? I can't risk that. It seems my Jarl has misled me about the importance of this island. Such deceit. He is not the man I thought him to be. Oh, the call of the wedding. Thank you for clarifying things, Your Majesty. Why should I go so soon? Let's have a drink. Then I'll offer you a bitter seaweed beer, which you buy through a complex underwater drinking mechanism. For hours, you and he swap stories and commiserate over the hardships of royalty. As the night draws on, you find yourself and the prince growing closer and closer. A touch of the knee and stroke of the gills. Can you take things further? Oh, draw the Finfolk Prince for a kiss. You spend a pleasurable night with the Finfolk Prince atop of a bed woven kilt. It would be a night you remember for a long time, but it's over far too quickly. Propose to marry the Finfolk Prince. When you drop to one knee, the Finfolk Prince makes a startling noise, sound like a frog throwing up a set of bagpipes. You cannot be serious. This is so fast. You don't even know my name. What's your name? My name is Glorb.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
That's great.
Glorb. I only decided on my trial to Archduke. Would you move so quickly? Things move fast in politics. What about your vindictive nobles? You're a hidebound priest. Your kingdom is less accepting my kind than the island of Sal. They are invited to kiss the royal behind. Ha! And not to smile, Glorb grabs you by the hand. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. In fact, why wait? Let's get married right now. We can formalize things in your cathedral later, but how many of your kind can boast of an underwater wedding? The prince rests around the weather, organized an impromptu ceremony. Before you know it, you're swimming down the aisle, a manta ray draped around your shoulders like a cloak. Do you take me as your husband? I do. Glorb draws you into a passionate kiss. The watching villagers cheer, filling the choral church with bubbles.
You got an achievement!
I got an achievement. So we are married in the eyes of the deep queen. I suppose we must journey to the surface and marry in the eyes of the night god as well. I am so looking forward to meeting your courtiers. They'll love you. But in the back of your mind, you're worried. The church is not going to take this lightly. The next day, after a wonderful wedding night, you and your new husband travel back to the surface in a clamshell carriage. So how did it... Oh, ninth above. You brought the fish footprints back with you. Chancellor turns a faint shade of red at the sight of your handsome, glittering husband.
Listening.
Husband. Indeed, good Chancellor, and we are now married. I see. Well, maybe I first congratulate you, Your Majesty, but the church will not be happy when they find out. Well, we'll do the eligible options and see what happens here. Well, I spent a week finding some suitable matches for you, but I suppose given the circumstances, I've wasted my time. Your Majesty, I heard you spoke to a group of foreign bounty hunters recently. This is Count Mazingina. I'm not going to say that right. They turned up here looking for fugitives of some kind. Well, they found her. This sounds like good news. How does this concern me? They caused quite a ruckus, burned down the whole tavern, something with the so-called gunpowder. Oh no, the East has lost trade. Now the bounty hunters and the refugee ship captain are sitting in my dungeons. I was hoping you might take them off my hands. Everybody's wrecking our trade. Alright, the vote is going to be... If you want to lower your defiance, you got to pay me. I get paid. I get 600 gold. You do want to lower your defiance. The voting has closed. You have the prisoners transfer your own dungeons. Mazingana is grateful to be rid of them, especially given the ties to Kurth. Okay. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Noble Patrician... You want to read this one?
Noble Patrician Alikira has invited their closest confidants aboard their yacht. Kingdom's fine. No one's calling for the monarch's advisors to resign. We need to step it up. More chaos, more panic. Then we can swoop in and offer the monarch an olive branch. Indeed, and if they don't want to take it, we'll smack them with it until they get... Yep.
The Patrician aims lower stability 4 or less. By relatively, we can tweak the laws.
So it's about the thing we want least.
If I use that, it's based on lead.
So we have to pay attention to what he decides.
Yes.
Can we make it so that I'm visible?
No. You can get a higher chair.
Or
You,
just the growth on your arm. That's good.
you stare out over the assembled faces of your nobles. You have a big announcement for them. You're not sure how they'll take it. Badly, you expected. You clear your throat. I've married a Finfolk prince. I may introduce you king consort. See, the thing is, I've married the Finfolk prince. Your servants blow trumpets to signal his arrival. He steps out beside you, his feet slapping on the marble, and waves awkwardly. I'll do my best to bring the people together. For too long, land and sea have failed to understand each other. A collective gasp ripples through the ranks of nobles. Someone faints. One of the patricians spits out a mouthful of wine. Yeah, it was only it's 3 defiance for the coast.
Depths below, the monarch has married a fish! Someone fetch the archbishop.
You don't have to put the spice on that, Ellie. You can just read it normal.
Reading it.
Oh, okay. By the 9th, you married a Finfolk over one of our eligible candidates? Felicia found a match of royal blood. Get used to it, bozos. The nobles mutter darkly among themselves. The news of your Finfolk husband spreads like wildfire throughout the kingdoms. Not only for outrage, our bishop is petitioning the council. Your Majesty, the undersea wedding is not legitimate. Finfolk traditions have no authority in this kingdom, and I will not allow your fishy friend to step a single web foot into the St. Bertrand's Cathedral. Oh. So I'm fine with any of these. I don't mind. I mean, if you want to reduce Green's chance of winning, you would want to vote for this one, or B. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. The voting is closed. Given the council's objection, you decide to get married in a palace instead. The chancellor is happy to officiate. Your wedding and the Finfolk prince is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Commoners travel from every corner of the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Many nobles refuse to attend the event. Even now, they're furious you're marrying Finfolk. Kingdom authority is down, stability is now up. When you walk down the aisle to see Glorb waiting by the altar, nothing else matters. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I object! Archduke Shomo. You recognize that figure anywhere. It's Archduke Shomo, the man who had been betrothed to Finfolk Prince until you swooped in. You stole my husband, snake! Fiend! I want my island! The Archduke is swiftly bundled away by security, but you suspect that's not the last you heard from him. You turn your attention back to the Chancellor, who offers you an encouraging smile. I do. And I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. Congratulations.
You got another achievement. What was it?
Married the Finfolk Prince. You and your husband head back to the palace where you celebrate long into the night. It's hours for the two of you have any time alone. Just like in Game of Thrones.
Clearly.
Surface customs are so fascinating. I was particularly impressed by your land horses. So what now? I can't stay above water for more than a week. My people still need a leader. Visit as often as you can. I will. I couldn't bear being apart for long. Let's hope your nobles will get used to my presence. Let's not worry about it tonight. You're right, of course. Ooh. Oh. Both their faith down, farming up. Care gentlemen, no time the present. Come here, my darling spouse. You don't get much sleep. The church condemns you, but the peasants on your side for once. Across the end, more and more ordinary people are striking up a relationship with Finfolk, getting married in the shallows. The improved relationship between the sea and the shore, particularly beneficial to the coast, where the Finfolk happily herd fish into coastal nets. Oh, wow. 3 farming rates for the patricians. A plague of rats! Count the Handkerchief strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields are barren, but of the east are overrun by vermin, and we have no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Take the rat and go. The east can handle this alone. They have a lot of farming. No, that's purple. They still have a lot of farming. Deliver a supply of rat poison. Send them a shipment of cats. Oh, man. Send them a shipment of cats. What? You don't want the cats? Oh, you want to lower the defiance. Yeah, I get that. Well, crud.
I feel like this game is a little bit unbalanced. Currently.
I lost a lot of money. Oh.
Because no one's playing as the Barons anymore.
You are?
No, I'm a patrician.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no one's playing the bear. That's fine. I want whatever Mika says. Luckily, the Venture Guild's entire branch dedicated vermin control, part of their leveling up initiative. Don't worry, Your Majesty, I can rely on Graswald the Glorious, and my party of merry adventurers to clear out those rats for you. Later, the adventurers are wiped out, battling some kind of rat king in the sewer, but the rodent population has gone down. A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the east, Your Majesty. The serfs are claiming to be a terrible omen. Graswald, he's our man. Common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Faith is bad. Tell the church dispels his faithless petition. I tell them nothing to worry about. Authority is not great. Oh. Oof, I lost. A priest of the east preached the comet is actually a good omen due to the interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. Unfortunately, the president doesn't believe a word of it. Faith went down. Kingdom lost stability. For a few weeks, the east is gripped by panic. Riots break out in the streets. Soothsayers wanted on foretelling doom. Did not handle that well. Seeking a simulacrum. Far in the east, Count the Handkerchief is hosting dinner party in the castle of a few distinguished guests. You said you had a surprise for me. Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Your Grace, what are you doing here such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear anything. Aha, quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the monarch, it's a peasant who the monarch's spitting image. Blood and stars, and just in time, the spymaster trusts us and we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the monarch and putting this fool in their place. How do we manage that? We need to be the chaos, be utter chaos, bad enough that the monarch abduction can slip by unnoticed. For the next stage of the scheme, the Count must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Stability. So you need out the same thing that the green needs.
Yay! Let's work together.
Amidst the dark authority for a small squat castle stands over the Marcher border. At the end of the kingdom, the plot is hatching. Ha! The kingdom's militaries are in shambles. Those pathetic weaklings couldn't fight their way through a field of rabbits. I've drafted the reform proposal as planned. The council will be more happy to follow our lead. Good, but we must ensure that we don't get skittish. The kingdom must be stable for our proposal to work. Grant, a calm before the storm. For the next stage of the Baron scheme, we must raise his ability to 5 or more in 2 seasons.
Well, as I said, there's no Barons right now.
Okay. I still have no heir.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Your Highness, I've come to submit a complaint about the Barons of March. Lately, they've neglecting their tithes. How dare they pay their duty to the church? Worst vendor is Baron fellow human 8512. They haven't paid their teeth in years. I want the example of them to be made. Oh gosh, there's a lot of options. Order the barons for their teeth in full. Toss bear, follow him in the dungeon, example of the rest.
I got it.
The barons should be exempt from paying their tithes. Bo. So D lowers the high instability and authority. Council opts to do nothing during this travesty? Very well, you'll see what happens. Ugh. Throughout the kingdom, the priests preach to their flock, the monarch's baby kicker, and devil worshiper. The gullible peasants lap it up. An island dowry. Happy! I'm surprised for you. That's right, close your eyes. Close your eyes. When you open them again, you look at the map. There's a new dot in the middle of the Ghost Sea. Oh, you got me an island. Call it a wedding present. When you announce the glowing news, the marshal is ecstatic. Even your nobles grudgingly impressed. Let's see what the council wants to do with this new island. Turn in a military outpost, you can control trade routes, give it to the church, or the council has no need for such a cursed island.
So we have to vote for the thing we want
The least. Vote for the thing that you want the least.
Wow, I think we want this the least. Seconds, 6 seconds.
Voting tied at 0. I want it for that. New Island's completely devoid of vegetation, but a perfect place to store goods and dock ships. Coastal trade benefits massively as a result. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Glorb. The Diplomat. Your Majesty, the diplomat has arrived all the way from Kurth. Your greatest majesty, it's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure is all mine. The diplomat bows low. I come seeking prisoners, bounty hunters, I believe, which were employed by the Republic as well as a fugitive captain. We're willing to pay handsomely to transfer these prisoners to our custody. I do not need to remind your kingdom, your majesty, the cursed ascendant power and long memory. Do we refuse the diplomat's offer and keep the prisoners, or do we accept the bounty and transfer the prisoners? I personally would prefer to refuse the offer, but that's why I put the gamble on there. Oh, we're keeping them. I did keep the prisoners, politely asked the women to be on their way. The women's pleasant facade falls as they warn you that retribution will be swift. A few nobles can be seen tugging at their collars in apprehension. All right.
Well,
So you want another prison.
I have zero money.
So there's not a lot of money on the board, but you want this one for purple and green. No one wants anything right now except for stability. Red wants stability to be high, and purple and green wants stability low. Oh, start auction. Sorry, I gotta type it again. You can fund one for $1. Fund one for $1 so you can get something else built. There's nothing else being competed for. So like get a farming for one, or a military down, or authority up. There you go, $1. Well, if you're on the East Coast, oh, F for $2. A Salashan assassin. One bright morning, you're taking a stroll in the palace gardens, arm in arm with your beloved husband. With the help of my Finfolk village, we can build underwater roads, open up trade between. Galore was interrupted when a black-clad figure wielding a crossbow pops out. That's not a crossbow. Pops out of a mulberry bush and takes careful aim at his heart. Dive in front of the crossbow bolt. Time seems to slow. You dive in front of your husband. A moment later, one of your coastal gladiators dives in front of you. Bolt strikes in the stomach, setting him crashing on the floor. The rest of your honor guard rushes forward and chop the assassin to pieces. By the deaths, my life flashed before my eyes. Your Majesty, are you alright? How is the king consort? One of my honor guard is hurt badly. Visiting on their way while we wait, let's examine the assassin's body. See the squid tattoo on the side of her face? That's the mark of the blue octopus, an assassin guild from Saul. It appears Archduke Somo is annoyed that you stole his husband. Evidently, the Archduke decided that if he can't have me, no one can. I mean, you want lower stability, so. After this game, I'll swap with you to try some more Jackbox. Because I want to get a drink, a snack. My voice has been talking. It's time right now.
Trying to get a chair.
The council prevents you from seeking revenge. Instead, the palace watch is expanded. Not for some reason, all visitors must have their shoes checked. There are no further attacks on your husband's life, so perhaps it's working, but commoners complain that they can no longer come and petition the monarch. So now these two are happy, green and purple.
Yay.
Did we actually get an island somewhere? Hard to say.
There's supposed to be a dot on the map.
Yeah, it could be small. Her Highness, the barons of March plan to have the council push through a number of military reforms. We're thinking the kingdom, they say, but the reforms are designed to consolidate Marcher control over our ranks. What can I do? The barons are waiting for a period of stability that will allow them to pass necessary amendments while everybody's guard is down. For the moment, the other regions are too preoccupied with the kingdom's various crises to think about voting on military reforms. That could always change. In the beginning of the revolutions, which the barons wholeheartedly denied to the council. Oh, accuse the barons of treason. Stall the military reforms with legal quibbles. Delay the scheme for 1 season. Allow the reforms. So I don't know. I don't really mind either of these, because, like, I don't really want the barons to win, so I'm fine with letting them be accused of treason. Oh, patricians have 10 trade. Max trade.
Is that the max?
Yep. Oh, Mika went with delay. Interesting.
would think we'd want to continue to have the stability blower.
I don't know. I don't know what Mika's choice is. That's what's gonna pass.
But since whatever Mika picks is always passes because they both
Hey,
work as a
hey,
group, and we've got two
hey,
people on one team.
stop whining.
They're very.
You call upon the
seasoned.
best legal skill of the kingdom. Your counselor digs deep to the dusty wrecks, finding the lost might be to your advantage. The barons will no doubt push past each obstacle with enough effort, probably encouragement, but the council has at least watched some time. The baron's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. A burglary! Oh my gosh, they stole a bunch of Mika's money.
Ha!
Blood and stars have been robbed. The manor has been ransacked and money stolen. There have been more and more robberies in the east of late, Your Majesty. I expect something to do with the Thieves Guild that was established there recently. We need to hunt down these thieves like rats they are. Maybe we can even get my wealth back. Put Eastern Sheriff's on high alert, 60% chance. Spare no offense. Hunting down the thieves. Monarch should pay out thievery insurance.
You're increasing stability.
No, it's the reverse voting, Allie.
Oh. I didn't realize it was reverse voting.
Mika's not falling for my tricks.
Man. I didn't catch that was a reverse vote.
Well, you gotta read the lines. The Eastern Sheriff fans through the street, forcing a strict curfew and searching bystanders at random. Oh, such efforts quickly pay off. Later, the Thieves Guild is brought before your in chains. We got it. My money! Whoa. You got a lot more money than you lost. My money, how delightful. Time to face the news, you cur. You don't understand. We didn't disappear in the East at random. We have financial back from members of this very council. We were funded by... His sentence ends in a gurgle. A feather arrow appears in his neck. The council erupts in chaos, but the culprit is never found. Oh no, we still lost ability.
Yay!
From that moment forward, what little trust has existed between the council members is broken, but at least the Eastern economy recovers once the Eagles and trade on the East is up. The kingdom is in great jeopardy. The council is calling the monarch's inner circle to resign.
We need to increase the pressure. If the monarch's in a weak enough position, they've got no choice but to bow to our demands. No more interfering, Spymaster. No more marshal or chancellor or treasurer. A whole new inner circle, all made up
Allie.
of patricians.
Just talk normal. It won't pick up otherwise.
I'm trying to talk. I'm just talking. I said the stuff.
A whole new inner circle made up of patricians. For the next stage of our scheme, the patrician must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Oh no.
Alrighty. Okay.
Planning abduction. In the darkest depths of the eastern forest, Kant the Handkerchief has gathered feather plotters against the mossy stone obelisk. The king's on the brink of chaos. It's perfect. We have to strike. What do you intend us? Take a break? Well, you're on the 3rd stage, so it could be any time now. When do you intend us to do? Swoop in and kidnap the monarch in full view of the Honor Guard and Palace Watch? No, of course, I'm going to use chaos to our advantage. We have 2 options. Oh, this is just for you. Raise own defiance, lower own farming. Oh, wow. You have to decide, do you want to raise your own defiance or lower your own farming? Both are hard, yeah.
You got 10 seconds.
I'll figure it out. East is a group of the family, can convince the monarch to come and visit, kiss babies, hand out bread, that sort of thing. That's when we strike. Once the monarch rides east and the monarch rides home. Your genius knows about. What about our own citizens? Won't they starve? You know what they say, can't make an omelet without starving a few peasants. Oh, 5 or less, that's not bad. For the final stage of the scheme, the count must lower their farming to 5 or less. End game. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If it passes, they will win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass the final scheme, the winner is declared at random. Anything hits 0. Rebellions. Good luck. Well, no one cares about Defiance, so... Oh, I made someone rebel. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you could
I could rebel.
You could rebel if you wanted.
How did I do that?
Well, you can't do your scheme then.
Okay.
Your scheme is already passed. All right. Do you want to take a break, Nikki?
What's the point in rebelling? What is the rebellion do?
You can win by rebellion.
So I can do that right now and just win?
No, you have to do a bunch of stuff for it.
That's less fun.
All right, we'll take a break. 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
5 minutes should be good.
Okay.
That will give me time to get a drink.
Yeah, so we have the Jackbox servers all in now. What?
I can't put the cup on the light.
No. So I don't think you should rebel.
I'm so close to my scheme, whatever my scheme is. Still don't understand this game.
What? Want to join Discord, boys? I can do that.
Yay, voice.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, that's much nicer.
Now can they hear you?
Hi.
Oh,
Well,
now it's gonna come right out
you
of
gotta
my
mute the stream
TV.
now, Miko.
Yeah. Oh, now it's gonna come right out of my
Yeah, we don't need to hear ourselves echo. That would be bad.
There's no real. The stream is just background music anyway.
Yeah. Somebody was telling me about this guy that like had this device that would like beam a person's voice like directly back at them. Like, it would record and then send it back like a second later. And so then he had a challenge for people to like see if they could just read a paragraph of text. And
Oh, it's
basically
tough,
everyone
yeah.
just failed it because they get interrupted by their own voice. And only they could hear it though. Because
That
it
sounds
was
like
beaming
a
it
torture.
straight at. Apparently one person did manage it.
All
There
right.
was some kind of freak. It's too dark in my theater room. I can't see how to. Oh, there we go. Trying to open my marmalades.
Mika joined us on Discord, Nikki.
Yeah, we created a voice call with Mika. So Mika, when do you come
Yeah.
back to town?
January 10th.
Okay.
What?
We'll continue to check on your house until then, I guess.
Yep.
Did you find the ladder and pull the thing out, or just leave it beeping?
I'm not getting a ladder in your house by myself.
Fun.
It was just John at your house, not the rest of us. I mean, if John and Kai was there, he would probably be even less likely to grab a ladder.
Yeah, no kidding.
Blood money. Ma. What are you talking about? Ma, gua. Nothing is wrong. Absolutely nothing is wrong with the march. Really? Because you look at me like you swallowed a wasp. There's definitely not an old witch that lives at the border of my land, and I definitely haven't been having money troubles. But most importantly, she didn't offer me a fortune in exchange for just one drop of blood, an offer which I absolutely didn't accept. You look at me like you trod on your foot. Ever since I didn't accept the witch's bargain, I haven't found myself a banker every command. I definitely still rule over my estate, not her. Furthermore, she didn't permit me to tell you any of this, and I'm not using negative statements to bypass her magic. Hang on, I'm starting to think you mean the opposite of what you say. No, my liege, that is not the case.
It might be a lot to open that on your phone as
Yeah,
well
that's
as
fine.
Twitch.
That's such a core position, because you can't do both then.
No, you definitely can't do both. So
After a week of confined in cold iron box with nothing to eat but salt, the magic self-afflicting bear Pentavas so strongly. They emailed to talk about their ordeal directly. I always tolerated the Brilliant Witch. She sold medicine to the peasants, helped find lost sheep, but I never expected her to be capable of something like this. We need to call a boat, send a regiment to take back my stolen lands. Why?
Let's see.
I mean, this is the best one.
Just gamble that we're gonna pick something.
Well, I mean, this is a pretty good odds because military's good. This one isn't great, but I mean, this is just for me personally. They let this at the consequences. This is irrelevant to any of you because it's not. Barons are out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to vote B because it has a down with farming, and maybe it'll apply to farming in purple. Probably not.
When the Marcher troops arrive at Pendle Estate, they find the witches already fled, along with what remains of Pendleton's gold. The peasants have no memory of their time under the witches' rule, but the churches have been burned and the profane messages scrawled on charred walls. And the fields are never again bountiful as they were under the witches' reign. Explosion!
Your Majesty, a ship exploded at the port. The water swelled like a tidal wave, and my whole town was devastated. I have no idea, Your Esteemed Highness. All I know is that the ship arrived from Kurth just yesterday, and now my docks have been destroyed. Oh, depths below.
If I may. This may be the promised retribution from Kurth.
Retribution? Then this was an attack. You cannot let this stand, Your Majesty.
Oh. Hand orders over the Kurth. Folks are building and avoiding Kurth altogether. Purple wants farm to go now. Command or patrol the coast. Oh, I like this one. That's really cool. Wait, no, that incentivizes you not to do it. The thing is, you don't want the authority to go up. But Mika needs more time. Mika and Nika need more time, so they don't want you to win. So they might vote for that to keep authority from you winning. I'm gonna veto that one. I think Mika and Nikki should vote for blocking Allie's goal. What do you think, Mika? Is that me being tricky?
Did we lose Mika completely?
I tried to add Nikki to the call.
Oh, that I don't know if that would work.
Nikki to the call.
Oh, this call you wanted.
Yeah, here we go.
Is Nikki there now?
This will surely be considered an escalation by Kurth. I hope the council knows what it's doing.
Okay, I think now it's all working.
Laws are passed swiftly without merchants. Kurth immediately responds with sanctions of his own, and you soon find yourself in the midst of a trade war.
Oh man, the patricians were all masked. They got like a super bump to 7, and a super bump to 10, and now they're down to 8.
City in flames. My liege, there has been terrible fire in the city of Firstburg. For the once was buildings, there are now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of commonwealth would die. What causes fire? Some soldiers stationed in the city got drunk and were fooling around. They tied a burning stick to a cow's tail as a prank, but the beast went mad and ran to the city, sending 100 files.
Fires.
Poor cow. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds for the treasury so we could rebuild. Lower defiance, build in stone rather than wood. Ooh, big treasure hit. Offer no help. Defiance, stability, trade.
Nikki, you're on mute, by the way.
Find and punish soldiers responsible. I mean,
Okay, what do I?
I'm.
Yeah, because it's like lagging. The Discord is faster than the Twitch.
You gotta
mute. If you mute your Twitch, then you'll be happy.
Yeah, don't mute your Discord, mute your Twitch.
What do we want?
This doesn't affect
We
you, really.
want-
You can
we
burn my
want more
treasury
authority.
if you build in stone. And that's the most damage you can do to me right now is treasury.
Yeah.
Because Allie wants
guess offer no-
authority. Like, you could also raise authority, but that already is blocking Allie, so...
Yeah.
I never feel like I know what I'm doing in this game, no matter
There's
what.
no clear choices. A lot of threads being pulled on. The rebuilding process will break the bank and take much longer, but fire should never ravage Firstburg's sturdy stone buildings again.
Well, they became a lot less defiant.
Oh yeah. In the Grand Hall of Baron Panto's castle, a number of figures are punched around the hearth, plotting away. Has the council agreed to hear military reform proposals yet? No, not yet. The Kingdom of Suicide is the foolish business. If we can help calm things for a moment, we'll get our chance. The Baron's aim is to raise stability to at least 5. Ow! Cat! Oh!
You get authority for if we pick your pick.
Yeah. Voucher heir.
When can Allie rebel?
She could, but that changes the whole scope of the game, so...
Ideally, I want the game to end sooner rather than later at this point.
Your marriage to Glorb has leaped from strength to strength over the past month. Truly, you found your soulmate. Every day you count your blessing. It's high time you thought about an heir. Well, you finally married. I'm very happy, thank you. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own will do the trick, even if they're a bastard or youngest of many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange to take a month off of ruling so you can, get down to business.
Cat, what are you doing?
Fish babies.
That hurts, Cat.
I called it fish babies.
Yes. Oh, wow. That's not good.
There's a trade war.
Perth is
Oh, all the trade is
sanctions.
going.
Trade is now down. Trade is now down. Trade is now down. Stability is now down. What can we do about it? As the council decide, Kurth must also be suffering this, but we can't afford to wait them out. Our people will soon run out of base necessities. Oh, geez.
I don't know. We got so many farms.
Escalate the trade war, which will lower authority. No, raise authority, which Allie doesn't want. But lower stability. So the thing is, if I hit 0 on any of these, the game ends, but there's no one usurps me because no one has completed their mission.
Oh.
Import goods from
Wild,
other places,
okay.
so that would lower authority, so Allie would want that. Farming, trade, stability go down, and faith go down.
Lower tariffs also lowers authority.
We don't want farming. We don't want. Purple doesn't want farming to go up. We want farming down. So what's purple prefer? I guess purple prefers D. We get more authority and down with military.
Ow! Stop it, Cat!
I like when you tell me through the votes. I don't have to wait for you to vote D, so then I can copy you.
This
You can
feels
always
like
make
really
your own
uneven.
decisions, but whatever. I'm king. I am secretly king.
My only strategy is what does Mika vote? Then I vote that.
No, military service holding ghosty and serving Kurth vessels taking
We
part where they
be wrong sometimes.
Our authority skyrocketed up. Military is now weak. The trade war heats up, blaring open battles in the high seas. Well, now Allie might as well rebel.
Yeah, how do I do that?
I think you type rebel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Secret to busting your off carrying
Exclamation
armed folk
rebel.
parchment. Statues can be torn, pages be burned, but do you think your time you left last marking this kingdom? I suppose we can carve your majesty's vision on the side of a mountain. It'll take dozens or 1,000 hours, but it's very always remember. What was my goal again?
Oh, what's your goal?
I don't remember what my goal was. That does sound
You
pleasing.
have a goal?
I feel like I think you managed to tell them the kingdom reality. You call a vote, discuss your organization plan, an on-site card, your likeness, to really get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold.
You're gonna make a Mount Rushmore
Looks like.
to Monarch Happy?
Yeah. Oh, but if I do... Oh, okay. I can't do this. King Consort Glorb added this sign.
Apparently you can still do the Nobles Fund, but... so that looks like we pay for it.
Yeah. Or you get free trade.
Or... Trade? I guess trade?
Yeah.
Mika, C or D?
D.
D.
We're getting a little
All
story.
the nobles agree. We don't want to pay for John's stupid statue of himself. Monarch Happy
Results of this
statue.
announced
No,
chief
sorry.
assassin's appointment. Oh well, I was supposed to focus on my work elsewhere. Oh, everybody's trade went up. He decides to trade about art and builders across the kingdom, sharing his knowledge. Many other nobles make use of new priests to renovate their estates.
Look at us nobles with our... There you go.
One voted to
Green
rebel.
Yeah. Oh, because authority went to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you aren't high enough yet. We have no air.
Oh. So you need more defiance.
Well, or authority needs to go down,
Yeah.
or defiance has to go up.
Yeah, authority down or defiance up.
Panic in the council.
Mika, instead of winning, let's help Ali rebel.
This is your line.
Go, Nikki. Your line.
it's Nikki.
Read it.
What? I get what?
It's your character now.
It's your line.
And now that you've got audio.
Oh my god. Your Majesty, I bring bad news from the east we are receiving reports of.
I assume your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the march that demands the monarch attentions at once.
Nikki.
Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt. Oh, that's not very nice.
Well, not very
Why
nice.
don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the coast that is really urgent.
Now, one at a time.
Shut up, shut up.
Oh, it's me, Mazanayan. The eastern courts are corrupt, Your Majesty. Judges are letting off the vilest criminals in return for the slightest bit of coin.
Is that all? But at night,
our
the order of the
purple
march is
team.
broken down, Your Highness. Some battalions have killed their own officers and began roving the wilderness, acting like common bandits.
My news is worse still. The industries of the coast are in grave danger. The workers are striking. They demand fewer hours and higher pay.
All these problems have risen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, Your Majesty. Something must be done. We're doomed! Keep a clear head, Your Majesty. The kingdom has survived worse troubles. Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which metal to prioritize. Okay. So all these raise stability. Lower military, change defiance, change lower trade.
Well, we definitely can't break up the strikes along the coast, because that'll decrease defiance there.
I don't know.
We don't
It's
know
up,
what it's
down.
going to. We don't know if it's going to decrease or increase defiance.
I think if you appease the person, then the defiance will go down. So if we want the rebellion to happen, then we shouldn't vote for C.
If we want the rebellion to happen, we vote for A or B.
Yeah.
B or
So
A?
then either we should we fix our courts and yeah,
B?
let's fix our courts.
A?
Let's vote A. We're Eastern.
I hope my vote goes through. Sometimes if we wait too long, it doesn't work.
Sometimes you wait too long, it doesn't work.
Oh,
Oh
look.
no.
You send your troops to break up the strikes. After the resulting rise die down, the strikers will only get back to work. The patricians are satisfied you have forced order, but more and more workers abandon the coast together, seeking employment in other regions. So our defiance went down, but our trade went
Sorry,
down.
Ali.
But now defiance went up in the other two regions. Stability is now up to 4.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can rebel or no?
No.
No.
War on Kurth. You need anything that lets you lower your farming.
This is it.
And Purple
Kurth
is no
against the
closer to
kingdom.
winning
We've
their own
moved
farming.
past the trade war. Now we're on regular old people war, as if our prophets haven't suffered enough. I hope
Shouldn't
the
have
council has a
chosen the
plan.
farmers.
They have cannons on their ships, you know.
I don't have a lot of money. I don't know. I don't have a lot of money. Now let's go in for the dice roll. Mika, Nikki.
Yeah, let's roll a dice.
Allie, you just spilled eggnog. Could you please go get some thing to clean it up with? Take the cup out of here. It's not even eggnog with any booze in it. She just spilled it all over the place.
Well, there's no use crying over spilled nog.
Yeah. You maximize your fear of neighbor hitting Kurth wherever it hurts in the trade routes, but it's not enough. Kurth's overwhelming naval support leaves you nipping at the heels, stealing scraps from their most remote and least valuable merchant ships. Military is now pathetic. Authority is down. You put up a fight, but ultimately your humility, the kingdom will pay the price for your hubris. The economy crumbles. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait. What happened? Oh,
The economy crumbles under
trade?
continued pressure from Kurth's navy. Your nobles soon forced to make concessions, start diversifying your trade to prevent a complete collapse. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay. Look at that. We got smashed across the board on the trade.
Oh,
We're not
well,
gonna
looks like
tell me
everybody can
what
rebel
happened.
now.
into the nightmare.
Your Majesty,
We're
heed my
just
plea.
farmers.
The great... Oh, this is you, Mika.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Majesty. Oh, wait, this is a lady. Oh, Majesty, heed my plea. The greatest tragedy of our time has befallen the East.
You've run out of capes?
Worse even than that, I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. It's the order of the Gossamer Shield, Your Highness. They were once the greatest of the knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land, tales that would make a troll weep. But they have been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the coast. This is a stain on the honor of the East.
Nonsense! Our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired Gossamer Security to keep order for a pretty penny, I might add. Gossamer Security has been solving the problems we want solved and kicking the buttocks we want kicked.
Blood and stars, Gossamer Security? How has it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries, and they need reminding of the little thing called chivalry.
Please, your grace, I beg the... Oh, that's used to...
Please, Your Grace, I beg the council to be reasonable. There's a massive delay.
Yeah, I know. Recall the order and restore court dignity. Lower stability. Invest Gossamer Security to help protect the coast. $600 from Treasury. Hire the order to join the Palace Watch. Minus $1,100. Ignore this.
Oh, it's definitely A. Reduce farming.
Oh, yeah.
So we gotta do.
That's what you want.
Yeah, knock that farmer down. Yeah. And then you veto it. My only farming up. I should never have chosen farming. I should have just chosen defiance. There's so many ways to raise defiance.
No, I'm okay with that one.
You get your authority back and stop the rebellion.
I tie the rebellions. That's worth it for me.
All right. Well, we have to advance our agenda, so.
But it's still going to raise someone's... Green is going to go up for Defiance, so it'll go to 8, which means it'll still tick over to the...
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm doomed either way.
Doomed. Doomed. Yeah, and stability's going down. Who knows?
By
how
By the
much.
by the 9th, you haven't heard the last of this.
Unfortunately, with the Knights of the Godsman Shield recalled to east, order breaks down on the coast. Pirates... Oh no! It was the wrong farming that got impacted. Pirates out in hidden coasts target fishing vessels, leave petitions but no choice but import expensive food. Still, the counts are pleased. Hopefully, the petition order will recover. Okay. So now Allie can now rebel again.
Yeah. Dang it. How do we reduce our farming?
Some on the coast, noble patrician strolls out of the groves, coming a close friend. The council demands a shake-up, and the monarch resists all attempts.
Hey, I was reading that. The council demanded a shakeup, but the monarch resists all cowls to replace their advisors. A great shame. There's little we can do with a monarch's position so powerful. The patrician's aim is to lower authority to 4 or less.
There you go. Counts lower farming.
Yay!
Allie, you can,
Dear
you can
heart.
do the theater for -1 authority.
You notice how much money I have?
Oh, right. There's no money on the board except for Mika. So Mika gets to decide where everything goes.
I have a little
There you
money.
go.
Oh no, I have 0. What happened to all my
You
monies?
spent it, clearly.
I don't know.
On what?
Well, Mika can pay $1 for the deer park to lower farming.
Yeah, and $1
And they get
for
paid
the whatever else he
100.
wants.
What?
And then, I guess we'll fund.
What, $1 for the theater to lower authority?
$1 for stability for the
Yeah,
library.
$1 for stability. I
Get
think.
the
I think
theater
we want
to
to.
reduce
We
authority.
want library. Library.
Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, I see what happened.
Man,
I
this
was
is a
like-
cheap library. It's got one book in
Man.
it.
I did it.
Maybe all the books are donations, John.
There you go. You're right. You're right.
It doesn't have to just be books. There could be other things. It
It
could be scrolls.
It could be scrolls. It could be videos. There could be DVDs in there.
Oh man, I could have given. I could have.
Clay tablets.
You still have 30 seconds because the bidding is only at $2.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I've spent my money wisely here.
Goodness.
Authority. Yeah. No, I mean, we don't want to go to 0 stability.
That ends the game.
Yeah. And we don't have our farming reduced yet. Finally get like a reduction in farming. A deer park. Look at this beautiful deer park. That's what we needed.
Now you can vote to rebel,
Hey,
Allie.
can you please stop not letting me do that?
It rebels next season. Low on lumber.
Typing in rebel.
It takes
Am I
forever to type
rebelling?
in rebel on my phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nikki.
Yes, Your Highness. Will you tell these superstitious barons to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople.
I've told you 1,000 times, Colin. The forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging in there.
Haunted forest.
But if you've sold us a logging contract, but you sold us a logging contract, and said contract has no exclusions for haunting.
Okay.
Your Highness, the barons cannot be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments.
Okay. Well, a 10% chance for the trade route. Oh, Allie wants this one. Clients and authority.
Yeah.
Mika, what letter do we want? Choose quickly.
I don't know.
Well, it's not time to vote yet.
It's not time to vote yet. I mean,
Oh.
it comes down
Oh.
to. I mean, none of this. I would worry. I don't. I mean, these 10% chances are basically trying to,
Yeah,
to
the
hurt me in
defiance,
general.
the defiance will be like, I don't know.
This
Who's
is
that?
on purple.
Maybe it'll be green.
It
It's
might
gotta
let
be
you.
red.
It might let you. Allie wants C. Defiance might let you revolt also. But Allie has given up on lowering the authority. But now she's revolting.
Mika, what do we want?
Not giving up. I just haven't gotten any good choices. to
Probably
lower the
D is
authority.
probably what you want. It's the most likely to be just a general positive thing.
Yeah, let's vote D.
Sorry,
You
Allie.
didn't reverse the
If you
bird voting
raise
on that.
authority, then I
I
can't
don't know.
rebel.
No, it won't raise authority
How do you know it won't raise it?
because it doesn't have the symbol. It's just an 80% chance. I mean, we don't know what'll happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Defiance is how mutant is. But oh yeah.
Right. So now yeah.
We can rebel?
Not yet.
No, we have to get to 7, I think.
Give it a rest, won't you?
If
The
we
council's
get-
spoken. It's for your own good.
If we just reduce the farming by 1, then we'll
That's
have
cool.
Yeah.
cheaper.
When it's clear the council over its position, Count Maz got it shrinks back to east. The haunted forest falls back into security and legend. Vultures. Greedy coastal merchants are. Oh, it's Yumika.
Okay. Greedy coastal merchants are taking advantage of cheap eastern labor, Your Grace, exploiting our natural resources, putting our trading companies out of business.
Good 5
The
second delay.
vultures.
I know it's a bad delay. Is there really such a problem? This is just business.
Whoa, big swing on money. Mika's lost a lot of money there.
Oh no!
Glad I
I
only
don't see
spent
any
$1.
farming here. It's just business, baby. Monarch will buy up
companies.
coastal trading companies. Oh wow. Okay, that's gonna burn a lot of money if we do that.
More than you have. Oh no, that's 1,500? No farming reductions. What's our next thing? Like, we increase our defiance? So just business?
This is purple, so if you do just business, someone's gonna gain personal wealth, trades gonna go up. So it's probably
I think it's just business is what we want.
yeah.
I want money.
Well, I'm hoping our defiance goes up so that we have like a backup in case the farming thing doesn't work out.
Utter travesty. I should have known better to respect the council were there any. Excellent. My companies.
Excellent. My companies are safe. Glad this council sees sense for once.
So Allie has now lost her rebellion.
But our defiance
well.
is enraged.
The coastal companies in the east continue to take over nicely, siphoning money out of the region, making noble patrician Alikira filthy rich. So Allie got the money. So now
I can't rebel.
Allie can't rebel.
But we could rebel.
You could probably rebel now.
Yep, you could.
Oh, oh, oh.
We were
But there's
paying
still
the
a
Order of the
likelihood-
Gossamer Shield to protect our land, but Count the Handkerchief decided they wanted knights to go back to writing love poetry and picking flowers. Now
Right.
crime is exploding in the coast, and there's no one to keep order.
That's your problem. People have been visiting my keep from across the kingdom to learn about knightly virtues and court etiquette. For a fee, of course.
Oh wow. Money's changed hands all over the place.
Depths below your outdated notions about chivalry are irrelevant in the modern age.
Actually, they're more relevant than ever. We can all do with a little romance in our lives. In fact, I should come to the capital and spread the word. What do you say, Your Grace?
Spread their ideas to the capital. Oh, overcome their 50% military, or the Gossamer rights to fight for the patricians against. I like
Okay,
A.
we're not helping. So do we invite the fight?
So that'll
Spread
lower
their
your
ID.
that'll lower your defiance probably.
Yeah.
See?
So we gotta vote for C. We gotta vote for C.
Okay.
We gotta be more defiant.
Because I want to rebel.
You want to
But I'm
rebel?
a good king.
I did. I typed it in, Mika.
She did.
Monarch happy.
Because I think
True.
it'd be fun. I
Oh
want to
my
see what
god,
happens.
10 defiance.
We're so defiant. Dracov's bones! This is a grave insult to the East and its heritage. After we made all that effort to recover the glory days of the Gossamer Shield.
Gramercy, your august majesty. I'm sure the counts will recover their composure soon. Once the
Gossamer Knights abandoned their chivalric principles and returned to mercenary work, the brigands of the coast scurried back to their hidey holes. Military went up, stability went up, money for green. Patricians.
I can't rebel.
Alright, I also vote to rebel. Did it work?
I don't know. Do I have to do it again?
I don't know. Yeah, John's gonna reduce our tax burden to try and reduce our defiance.
So you can't rebel. So on the verge of. Alright, so now
Oh
you
my
can
God,
start your
I can't-
rebellion, Purple.
Are we gonna rebel?
Yes, put the rebel in your chat. How much longer is this
Yeah, you have
game,
to
John?
wait.
Until someone ticks over.
Do I have to wait?
No, you can do it now.
I don't know.
You can do
I
it.
can't do it 'cause it's like I sent the message more than 30 seconds ago.
Counts may
and now
vote
it's
to rebel by
like,
typing pound rebel.
This is when I'm supposed to do it?
Exclamation mark rebel now.
There you go.
It let me, Mika.
Yeah,
Both
well,
of you did. You both
Yeah,
of
we
you did.
restarted, Rebel. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die? Ask the crown passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. All these are stability, my child.
Twitch
The
chat
simple
doesn't
noble
let you
break-
repeat something you sent.
What was
So
that?
because I sent it like right before, then it was
Yeah.
like you have to wait 30 seconds to send it again.
Ah.
That's why I typed in Rebel 0.
May I be the first congratulated on the birth of your child? What is your first name? Happy 2. Hooray, your majesty. You're sure Happy 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition when the game is fixed with the Spy Master soon.
I think it's Happy.
Happy!
What's your ambition?
Your Highness! I don't remember. The loyal
we're
noble
now-
baron, fellow human, has been taken hostage. What would kidnappers want with them? It's a criminal organization. These horrid miscreants demand gold and safe passage to Ashmead in exchange for fellow humans' return. Oh, 90%.
Remember the last time we played this? I got my character killed like immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Allie wants this one.
The authority decrease.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nikki and I don't want to vote for that one, so we're gonna say send the march's troops after the kidnappers.
90% military chance.
That's right. We're gonna
Roll them bones.
go get those kidney nappers. They're bad guys.
Where were we? The outlaws are no match for merchant first, the rest are fellow humans aid. During the raid, oh, we got money! During the raid, marcher fighters recover a hoard of gold and gems shared between treasure and the barons. little overbearing.
Your August Majesty, urgent business from the coast. Gossamer's security has been protecting us well enough. Lately, they've been throwing their weight around, demanding higher wages, beating up peasants, hunting on protected lands. As soon as we say anything, they claim they're the only thing shielding the patricians from danger. The worst thing is, they're probably right.
Oh, farming down, but I think that's for green. Authority down. Threaten to doctor pay. Send them back to the east again, just constantly sending them around.
Hey, Brett and Diana, awesome to see you.
Oh, hi.
We're planning on returning to Jackbox, but Jackbox crashed on us, which is why we
No,
weren't
the servers
going.
went down. Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're
Mika, what are we
currently
voting
playing this
for?
game. You can feel free to join.
Sure. I guess let's vote for the farming decrease. And maybe it'll be us. That's one
ABC.
A. Oh, I
The British and
definitely
Albert, the
didn't
council
make it.
reject their plea, muttering that the monarch is afraid of Gossamer security. Authority went down. Defiance went up. We lost some farming.
Well, Ali can also rebel.
The Gossamer mercenaries continue to plague the coast, stealing food from peasants and demanding higher and higher wages. British have no choice but to pay up. The only good
Yeah,
news is that they
wrong
keep the criminal element firmly under control.
Oh, they got some more military though.
When does my rebellion start?
I think now.
Currently rebelling.
Yeah.
Rebellion!
Table flip.
At long last, the council reached their boiling point. You're confronted when you're thrown by Count the Handkerchief, their smile as sharp as a scalpel.
All right, I must have lines. Here we go. The counts of the east will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Emmanuel. King. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other will be on the battlefield. Oh shit, I guess now we need military.
One day I'll see you head
Do
on.
we have any?
We got 5.
So now the problem is Allie now has her win condition at the end of the season. There are many.
So we gotta wreck authority.
Count Handkerchief tries to throw him without looking back.
You may have still won because you.
I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. What are our chances against the rebels? The council are formidable but not enfeebled. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join the rebellion. That would just how did things get so bad? The leader of the rebellion is Contamaz. Oh, that's wow. Okay, that's Nikki who's leader. They're citing your past trained arrests as the reason for uprising, sending the Gossamer shield back to the coast right after recalling him. Marriage to the Finfolk prince. It's nice that the game has like a memory of things that piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Urge to murder rising. It's too late to apologize. It is. Now it's time for sword, not words. So this is it. Civil war. That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig the shot the trebuchets. So Allie,
Yeah.
you may not want to rebel
I may not want to rebel. Why not?
because you have your goal.
Oh, but is that going to last? That's a good question.
I don't know. I have 2 things for the end of the season.
Oh, I guess we don't get to vote anymore, right? Because we're rebels.
Yes. Your Majesty, we have some
Yeah.
discretionary funds at our disposal. We might use them to hire a cleaning service to catch a meeting. Who should we clean? Oh, we could kill Nikki.
Oh.
I was thinking of Count as to get money you had to
Yay.
hire a very good assassin. The rebels will be new litter, submitting the plans. So Majesty wish.
Not Count Mazanigan.
A child of Viper, nothing less will do. Sounds good to me. I have a feeling you would agree. Say the word, Your
Am I
Highness,
gonna
I'll divert some
die?
funds.
Maybe.
It costs 3,000?
You got enough in the
I
treasure.
died in
Go
an
for it.
incredibly epic way, though. Like, there was some wizard, and, like, I defied the wizard, and the wizard, like, turned
Well,
me
the thing
into
is, if I kill Nikki, authority goes up.
Yeah, and then Allie doesn't win. The game keeps going.
It costs so much. It costs so much. No, as you wish.
Yeah, you...
But I think it'd be fun to die, in this game.
You just come back as a number 2. But it would be
Yeah,
fun.
I thought it would be like the Jackbox game where your character
ghost.
turns into a skeleton.
That'd be more fun.
This is your line.
Oh, it's been a long time coming. Over 300 years ago, the East was conquered, but before that, we were our own rulers, with a lineage of monarchs stretching back 1,000 years.
Oh, I bet I have a line now. The glory days.
Indeed, and that's why we must rise up. By placing Emmanuel on the throne, we will reclaim what we have lost. But first, we must decide on tactics. My fellow counts, I ask you, how shall we strike first?
Okay, and delay.
God, more. We can launch a preemptive strike against the barons to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the patricians may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the monarch's authority is low.
Okay.
But we could also call upon the church to condemn the monarch, or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud.
Ooh.
Oh, I just saw in the chat, Allie's gonna rebel?
Shoot.
No, that was old.
Oh,
All right, this is I
So
mean,
it's just the
90%
count.
chance for the Defiance one. This is all on you.
Yep.
On
Yeah.
Get to
me?
Choose. Quick, quick, quick.
No, there's no rush. I'm not going to continue until they're done.
Oh, okay.
Vote
Yeah,
what?
12 seconds remaining.
It doesn't end until I say continue.
Okay.
I guess if we get the patricians on our team.
You can just assassinate me.
B? B or A?
Yes.
B or A?
Fear. B. Let's do B.
That brings Allie into the fight.
Yeah.
I did vote, but
Maybe-
I don't think it went through.
Count smuggles secret message to
There you go.
patricians. Cutting patricians.
Defiance challenge succeeded.
Cunning
you go.
patricians of the coast, too long have you suffered under the yoke of the monarch's tyranny. Join us in our righteous war, and if we win, we'll eliminate your taxes.
Down
nice.
with taxes.
They speak truly. Why did we never think of things this way?
Oh no!
Patricians are emboldened by the Color Rebellion.
Of course, they can only act if their defiance is high enough. Yes, they can.
Should I rebel now? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Like, it's the end of the season. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens at the end of this episode. The ninth god has finally answered our prayers, my friend. The council demands that the monarch's advisors resign, and the monarch is too weak to resist. Our replacements are waiting in the wings. Once our advisors surround the monarch, we'll have complete control of what they hear. We will shape their reality. We'll treat the monarch like a mushroom, keep them in the dark and feed them. Now, let's not be vulgar. Question is what to do with this control.
Oh, I mean, this one.
Yes. Once we've taken over the monarch's inner circle, we'll convince them to abdicate for the good of the kingdom, of course.
Oh, I didn't get to vote?
Of course. And appoint me in their
It
place, I
was just-
assume?
It was a green
Oh,
vote
just
only.
Oh, I got excited.
Won't the other regents be furious? Not if they despise the current monarch. They'll welcome a new monarch with open arms, even if it's a coast dweller. For the
For the final stage of the scheme, the patricians must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 18, or ensure the current rebellion continues.
Well,
All right.
I can ensure the current rebellion continues.
Should be easy enough.
We have 20, don't we?
Yeah.
The
20.
other regions equal at least 18, right?
Yeah,
So that
I know.
means
they have to go up, and if this goes up by 2, she wins immediately. You need to lower your farming to the next stage, and they aren't really in the game. Rebellion currently rebelling, Verge Rebellion, Verge Rebellion. But you could switch over the loyalists if you wanted to switch over Ellie.
Should I rebel?
And if you want,
Oh, hi, Adam Dragonfly.
hello.
I guess I don't understand how the rebellion works, but
neither.
yeah.
Let's do it. Since we can't control the Barons.
No one's currently playing the Barons, so.
I mean, if anyone wants to join, you just have to type.
Oh, someone just joined the Patricia. Need someone to join the Barons.
We don't control what team they join, do they?
They can. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your Majesty, we're
I don't
daring
know,
you
kill-
civil soldiers. I have an idea. Oh, an idea. Fantastic. She frowns briefly, then rallies. Do you recall the ship Captain Kurth Orid, her name was? She's rotting in a dungeon, not serving. We want to let her fight for her freedom. Welcome to 2022.
What?
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 2024.
What is going on?
I should wait for the
So much
council
time
instead. I don't see
traveling?
why she would. What have they ever done for her? Regardless, up to your men. Any advice? Yes, summon her to me. Orid is brought to you post haste, looking terribly pale. Come to gloat some more, your arch magnificence? I'm surprised you haven't handed me over to Kurt. Actually, I need your help. Help, is that so? You explain the president's wage really you can, or listens with intense concentration. Fight for your navy? That's what it takes. Let's go Admiral. Or bows. Before long, she's on her way. Coast Defiance can't go higher. Unfortunately, use control. Contact there, no longer resigned. Likely to take a number of your ships and fled. Oh no.
Oh, someone is on in the Barons team now. Adam's there.
Okay. So now you can rebel also on the red team.
Please rebel in the red team.
Already, already typed it
Or
in.
get really high defiance.
Yeah. Vast armies darken the landscape of the shadow of the cloud. Flags are flying. Drums are pounding the rhythm of marching boots. The kingdom is gripped by civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of the time spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshals. Your Majesty, the army in the east is advancing on the capital, led by a treacherous Count Mazinga. I received word that the commander of our loyalist forces in the march, that they march now, they answer the Count's matter of days. Alternatively, you can join forces with the army of the coast. It's risky, but together they could have a high chance of beating the Count of Counts. What are your orders? Tell the Barons fight. Adam Dragonfly command in the field. Hopefully they'll do as they're told. God knows treachery can throw on the battlefield. Premium nobles. Oh, we get a premium noble. Look at this person. We have our orders, but what should we follow them?
Okay, Barons of the March.
Everybody's gonna rebel.
Yeah, just here's your heads up. What's it saying? What are they saying right now?
Nah.
I mean, there's still because there's 3 players on the Barons team,
Technically,
so they only
two
have
of them are
one
not
of 3
there.
votes.
2 of them are not there.
Yeah, 2 of them have
Yeah,
left
I know.
the game.
2 of them will never vote, so I don't know how this is
Yeah.
gonna work.
Now we have everybody's rebelling. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your pals waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts in your throne. She looks more fierce than ever seen her. Your Majesty, the coward barons fight your orders and turn the army around like with partitions. Probably afraid of facing a real fight of their own. We can only hope this is the right decision. Have some confidence, Your Majesty. Too late for doubts now. Now come on the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hands in. And my fate too. That's true. Never feel, Majesty. If we do lose this, there's worse fate than swift head chopping. Over the next few weeks, it becomes clear that the Marcher army retreat is giving the Counts free reign to pillage and plunder the march. Well, that's the wrong farming.
Yeah, definitely the wrong.
The rampant Asian troops descend on the farms like locusts, taking everything and feed thousands of hungry soldiers. Trade is 0.
Wow.
But while the march is suffering, marchers forced to think about the patricians. Now the army joined barons and patricians rush to meet the council. More for the winner and he reigned. Everybody is rebelling. It's fine. Everything's fine here.
Everything is fine.
The eastern border is lined with countless campfires. Pikemen practice drill. The Count's troops are gathering in the vast numbers.
Look at them all! A wondrous sight! Is this it? Are we ready to march?
No, not yet. We're still mustering our forces, and on that subject. I've considered several proposals to further bolster our army for the trials ahead.
Farming down!
There you go. You can do your farming down.
Nope.
Not that you want it.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's no longer a goal.
Well, if your rebellion fails, that'll
Mika, which one?
B.
We need that military anyway. Ah, look at that. Now our military is mighty indeed.
Oh, do I have to read?
You made your
The East
avatar
have a
like this
long-standing tradition of sending our peasants off to serve as human shields for our real soldiers.
Count pulls peasant off the field and throws spears in the cow's hands. This will mean a few bad harvests for sure, but the East can survive that, right? It's a good avatar. End season.
Oh, I have money this time.
Wow, I
Your
got
avatar looks
rich.
great.
What should I fund?
What
Well,
should
I
we
mean, you
fund?
probably want stability and authority to go down. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, what's good?
It's not vote Ellie, it's
Oh,
fun.
what's fun? Dang it.
I know. I'm pretty sure military is good for us, but
Well, you want military
Yeah.
for the fight, yeah. But military
and
down
then-
on green is good for you. You want to have the highest military.
fund D, so less authority.
Well, D's already funded.
He's already there. All right.
Spend $1.
B for $1. Prisons and theaters. There we go.
All regions have
Hey.
rebelled.
Yay, rebellion!
Well, there's only one chapter left.
I was overwhelmed.
Your marshal staggers into the room, stinking a boot. She gives you a lopsided grin. Heard the news? Good news, I hope. Your marshal rolls with laughter, slapping her thigh. Good news, they say. The barons sent word that they're joining the realm against you, your majesty. All 3 regions have now turned on you. You know what that means? It means my head on a spike. It means we are royally, no pun intended, screwed. The capital garrison can't take on one of the regions single-handed, let alone all 3. Historically, the monarchy has only survived by playing the regions against each other. To unite them all in common cause, the hatred of you, well, it's no mean feat. You're absolutely unmatched when it comes to pissing people off, your majesty. A world beater. Nice to know I'm good at something. Consider this my resignation. There's no fun in unwinnable war. She strides out of the throne without looking back. Next few days, you wait for the end to come. The United Armies of rebels sweep the crown lands, meeting barely resistance along the way. Soon they camped in vast mass outside the capital. Against several numbers, your walls can't hold out. The ladders go up and enemy soldiers pour in. As dawn rises, Count Mazingata strolls into your throne room, backed by soldiers from across the kingdom. Knights of the east, grizzled veterans of the march, and soldiers from the coast. Rebels gain 5 victory points.
Wow, we just
So you
instantly win.
Looks like
You made it pretty easy.
the tremendous Sir Count Mazin takes a sharp gesture. The shades of jealous and more, swords at the ready.
What you doing?
I'm waiting for the line.
People say the counts are ruthless, but we're not without mercy. For example, I will make sure your death is swift.
Brace yourself. Instead of killing you, the soldiers siege you and drag you down to their own dungeon. Your ordeal isn't over yet. While imprisoned in your tiny cell, you hear the guards gossiping. Apparently, the counts, patricians, and barons are already fighting over your vacated throne. The patricians and the counts are the strongest, richest, and the most support from the church, so the throne will go to one of them. After a week of rotting your own dungeon, you're marched out on the public platform, jeered at by thousands of peasants. You cringe on the barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. You can see Count Mazingada sitting in the front row grinning. Rebels authority 0. Rebels have won the capital to take it. You're a former monarch. The executor waits silently, holding an axe bigger than you. You only last words now this time. Well, I'll be heading off the. Is it too late to abdicate? You place your head on the block next to you, lift his massive axe. Wait, you suddenly thought of the last better words. You turn next to you and tell him that the axe is already falling. Thunk, your head bounces to the cum lap, and your aim comes to a gruesome end. Oh, who gets to win, actually? Well,
Let's find out.
considering there are 2 people playing purple, 1 purple person,
Oh, we get to vote. How do I vote?
Yeah.
vote for the winner.
Vote please. It's all about Emmanuel.
Sorry, Allie.
It's okay.
Oh, even Team Red is voting. For
Yeah. Yay, Manuel!
Emmanuel.
Well, we did great. Glorb of the Coast.
I don't think I've ever finished a game of this. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah, you married a fish.